Hello, I'm Matt DeSarl, and I own two small businesses that focus on video production services for local businesses and organizations. And this week I fielded a question from a potential client that I thought is really relevant. And so I wanted to give some food for thought for not only this client, but some potential clients down the road, and also just some tips for anyone in professional services who are considering producing a video or a video series. This individual was asking about how to brainstorm perhaps a short video series that addresses several different professional services that this office handles. They didn't necessarily know where to start in terms of producing high quality videos that are conversational and approachable. I happen to be recording this video right now during a very fun election season, but think about what state, local, federal regulations, what laws or what standards are going to stand the test of time, so that as you're presenting your expertise or as you're asking your prospective client what things to consider, not handcuffing yourself to a certain law that might change or a certain standard or a political climate that is currently underway. Maybe list out a top 5 list of things that you need from your client, questions that you need to have answered during that initial consultation. And if you get into the why and the how of what your service, what your professional service is offering in these areas, you might find that you're really killing two birds with one stone, in that you're preparing your client or your prospective client for that first meeting, while at the same time you are offering up your expertise to your local audience, your county-wide audience, maybe your statewide or even national audience, to let them know that you are truly an expert in this area. When you're considering producing a video series, you might have 10, 20, 30 professional services that you offer, and even within those services, you might have a different variety of audience types and potential customer types that you might serve underneath the umbrella of that service. So you might have 150, 170, 200 plus iterations of that particular service for that particular target audience. So to think about, hey, how do we want to start a 5 or a 10 video series just to get out of the gates with a new way to present ourselves online through video marketing? It might become overwhelming, but the good news is, if you have a website, if you have social media, if you have some of the digital assets out there, you can let the data tell you the story about what is relevant, what is trendy, what your audience is searching for. For example, look at your website analytics and see, in addition to your homepage, which landing pages are people visiting most frequently. Not only which landing pages are the most popular, but what services are people maybe spending several minutes per session reading about and exploring the services that you offer. So the info might be in the data in terms of dictating which videos would be the best to produce, and then maybe even kind of parse out in different segments for those specific case studies. Here is just some quick food for thought about what types of videos, what video formats might be attractive for you to consider as a professional service business. So explainer videos, testimonial videos, and straight up biographical videos are very popular in the professional service video marketing arena. And if you feel like you can't do testimonials with real life clients because of privacy or security concerns, think about testimonial videos maybe with your project partners. Case managers at other agencies might be able to provide firsthand context about the value that you deliver. I'm talking about tax professionals, social service agencies, attorneys, law enforcement professionals, and or healthcare providers. You might already be thinking this, but professionals in these areas are probably already referring to you in a circular way. Therefore, the testimonials are probably already happening. So the question is how to bring those stories to light with video. And also, circling back to this idea of real life people maybe not wanting to share their testimonial videos, as a video producer, I'm all about removing barriers so that you can produce content to connect with your next client. Don't prejudge your client and their willingness to speak on camera about the problems that you solve. they might be so relieved that they had this problem solved by your office that they would push through the discomfort of doing an on-camera interview because they don't want this situation to happen to another person. And I've seen this happen. So just don't prejudge your clients, especially a client who has left a Google review for your business. That's an indication that they are more than willing to put their name and their testimonial in a public fashion for your business. Google reviews could be a great area to revisit as you're considering producing videos for your business. We were producing this case study explainer video showing how this construction company is bringing a crane into a busy downtown and replacing a roof in the middle of a very busy travel season. And the parking deck, a symbol welcoming local businesses despite this massive construction project, became the vehicle to tell the story in this video. The parking garage was a symbolic vehicle in this case study about how welcoming and accommodating this construction company is. So as a brand, what's your symbol to show how accommodating and welcoming you are? If you're looking to make conversational, authentic videos, give this some thought. To produce high quality videos, we need these vehicles, we need these ingredients to help tell the story. It might be a fish tank in your waiting room that helps have a calming effect on clients who are dealing with trauma as they're in your waiting room. Again, this is Matt DeSarl with All Business Videography and Matty D Media. If you have a professional services business in either Kansas City or Pennsylvania, I would love to chat with you so that our team can produce a video series for you. Thanks for watching.